easier to just explain it as I go through it. Just bear with me one sec. See, the main thing first, before you get into anything, is you want to get used to the animations, right? So we're just gonna go offense only. You want to kind of get used to the animation. Then I'm gonna add the defense, and I'm gonna explain which ones we're gonna be going for in certain situations. Okay. And likewise, height is important, size is important in some of the scenarios, but also make sure that you have the traits, the hidden traits. Alright. So we're just gonna kind of get into it. One thing that I like to do, right? Let's just say come out strong close and I go wide receiver out. Anytime I have a physical receiver, usually if it's one-on-one, I don't want to do it two-on-one. Two-on-one, you're not going to get aggressive. One-on-one, you'll get aggressive. Okay. Usually I'll go aggressive first while I'm holding the R1, and then depending on where the route is located at, you know, I might decide to rack it or possession it. But we're gonna do an aggressive catch to Edwards, and I'm gonna try to go aggressive rack. If it's close, we'll go through all the animation. We're gonna run them like 5 times a piece, so that you can see each aggressive. So we'll just do aggressive rack first. So he missed that. It's fine. He's low rated right now, but go aggressive and then rack. So it'll be square, just like that. See, sometimes that route might not necessarily give you what you want. So if you're gonna rack it, you might want to keep it inside. So let's see. Just like that, boom. So that's aggressive rack. He was able to get over there, jump on the wall, still keep his feet moving. Good, do it again. Aggressive rack. And just hold R1 throughout the whole process, okay? And then we'll do aggressive possession next, okay? Didn't get the animation that I wanted. I still caught it, but I didn't get the animation. I didn't hit it fast enough. Double tapped. Sometimes you gotta just get yourself in rhythm. There we go. So that's aggressive rack. Sometimes they'll come back to the ball. So like if you're throwing a back shoulder pass and you go aggressive rack and hold the stick back, you can usually clock it. So aggressive rack, see, he'll come back to it and get it. As a possession, sometimes like if you do like those double possessions, they'll tend to you know, kind of just fall down, like they flop, and usually defenders can get in front of it. So that's rack aggressive. Let's do rack aggressive again. Rack aggressive. Anytime, like I said, if you have one-on-one, you want to include the aggressive. Just kind of get used to it and be in the fluence. Rack aggressive. Probably might want to put some pop into it. Look there, boom. That's the rack aggressive dive. See how he stretches his body. I used that one last night with Waller. It's like he'll kind of pull the ball away from the defender when you go for that. So usually in a tight contested situation, you have a bigger receiver. rack aggressive. He'll catch the ball high and away from his defender while, you know, going forward with the route. You know, it's not a stop route, it's a go route. So aggressive rack. He kind of plays back shoulder to it, like you can throw a high point. He should be able to put his back to it. But rack aggressive, tighter, closer catch situations. Okay. Now we're just gonna go with the possessions. We'll do possession aggressive first. Possession aggressive. Same thing. He kind of catches the ball, you know, away from where a defender may be. X. Oh, same animation. And then we'll go aggressive possession next, right? So aggressive possession. I went aggressive rack. So, my bad. Sometimes you just got to get the button sequences down. So square, hold R1. Ah! Didn't do it. Sometimes it's more or less like in a game you don't really think about it. You know, you just do it. Like, see, I did it there. But I didn't do it fast enough. I got to hold R1. I went rack aggressive. Possession aggressive. And most of them work good with like touch passes. You're not really gonna get them with bullet passes too often because you won't be able to hit that second button. But just kind of get that in there. That's the possession version. But his rating, once his rating goes up, he'll catch those more frequently. With that being said, let's add some defenders. Kind of play like man coverage or whatever, so I can get those one-on-ones. Do like cover one. All right, so I'm gonna go aggressive rack. Okay, square aggressive rack. See how he at least puts his body away from the defender so he can kind of square up. I'm gonna go through it again. Went the wrong one. Sometimes I do get onto that R1 button, and I rewatched myself last night, and that's why I was pump faking, because I'm clicking on that R1. There we go. Look at that. See, you want to animate. That's the main thing. You kind of slow it down. Like I said, his rating's still low, and practice mode isn't always gonna give you the catches. But the main thing you want to look at is positioning, you know. Now I probably could have threw a lower ball, so he wouldn't have got that defensive animation. I could probably lowballed it, but see, that's with a low ball, so probably throw a lob low ball. Look there, boom. Just come in, practice it, you know. Look at her. Look how he turned around and cut up field. That was aggressive rack. That's also aggressive rack. But see how he turns around like he was ready to go up the field. Let's try it again. We're gonna master this. Has aggressive possession. Look at that. So anytime they want to play like tight on you and stuff, hit the R1 button too fast. Just got to get in the mindset. Hit the button, hold R1, boom. Just get out in front of them. You get these little quick catches. Now, if they're playing zone, switch it up a little bit. The main thing, guys, you're just working on consistency. So let's say I want to force him. I want him to have a guy in that zone. I know I should not be throwing this route. He's in the cloud flat. It's a pick. I'm still going to throw it over there to show you how user catching can change your whole entire game. Okay. I'm gonna go aggressive rack. I'm gonna try an aggressive rack, and then we'll go from there. Look at her. That's supposed to be picked, guys. I'm not supposed to throw that. But when you user catch it, you can make any defender look silly. Yes, sir, man. But definitely, man. Get back into these user catches. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go aggressive rack. Hold square. Triangle. Boom. Look at there. I'm not supposed to be throwing that. He's in a cloud flat. But I'm still able to get the catch because I'm usering it. Okay. Try it one more time. Aggressive rack. Aggressive rack. Look at there. Every single time. You never have to worry about throwing into a bad zone ever again. As long as you get these users down. I'm going to do aggressive rack again. Aggressive rack. Look at her. I put my body out in front of him to supplant him and keep him from positioning to get into the ball. You know, so do it one more time. Aggressive rack. Look at her. Use your body. Keep him out. Like I said, practice mode, you're not always going to get these. Now let's say I go aggressive possession. So one-on-one, aggressive. Oh, I went aggressive rack. But it's fine. Still came down with it. Just got to get used to the button sequence. And I don't use that route too much. Look at her. Still just coming down with it with aggressive rack. Let me slow it down because it's like my YouTube's acting up. I can't see when people join the live chat. Let me see. There we go. Let's try it one more time. Aggressive possession. Look at her. So you use your body. Get out in front of it. Usually you don't want to go possession in close contract, close scenarios. I might go aggressive. Fuck it. Look at that. Just get your body up there. I'm not supposed to be throwing to a cloud flat. Alright. Let's say he's running an outside third. Trying to simulate a user as best that I can, you know. So let's say he's running an outside third. I'm going to try to throw rugs. It's going to be a one-on-one scenario. So it'll be actually, you know what? Run this flip. And it's going to be my slower receiver. And it should be an aggressive rack. Probably. Let's see. Just got to wait for it. Look at that. You animate. They're not going to pick it off, bro. I can guarantee you. They're not going to pick it off. And just imagine if you had a better receiver, you know? Like, this is a 71 overall receiver. And I'm able to animate even on double coverage. Quadruple coverage, you know? Still make the throw. Like, once his rating goes up, he's probably, you know, that's going to be a catch. You know, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay, I'm going to try it again. Aggressive rack. And then that's also the surplus about it. When you do go for these animations, you do kind of void attempts at interceptions because the defender will start playing you weird. Aggressive rack. Look at her. See, you'll avoid the interception just by going for the user, even though you don't necessarily look like you're going for a user because it's still animation sequence like it was last year. Possession aggressive. I'll probably go rack aggressive. Let me see. I didn't actually aggressive possession. Let me see. Aggressive possession. See, if I had a superstar receiver, bro, that's a catch. I can almost guarantee you. I could probably put Waller over there. If this one doesn't work out, I'll just put Waller over there and do it with Walls. Look at that. Ah! Yeah, we'll put Walls over there. But y'all see how I'm throwing? I'm not supposed to be throwing this route. That's an outside third. That route is defended. But we're gonna put Walls over there. We're gonna try to do it with him. No, he's not necessarily a receiver, but he is a factor. So let's try this again. You're not supposed to be throwing on cover 3 sky. So you go for the animation. Probably need to clock it, pull the stick back a little bit, because it is a cover 3 sky, so they're probably going to be it's going to be have like a stock shade over the top. So pull back on the stick, aggressive possession. I should have threw it maybe 9 o'clock. Let me 9 o'clock it, or 7 o'clock it. Let me see. Go a little bit behind them. Once you get used to the clocking, I could probably, you know what? Let me throw it 2 o'clock. Come on! But y'all see how you can get your positioning. Practice mode, like I said, not necessarily gonna give you the animations, but y'all go watch my games, bro. I'll come down with them. But in fact, let's do that. Just want to give y'all the principles, the idea. Press the button of the receiver, how you want to throw it to him, whether it's a bullet pass, touch pass, or lob pass, right? Or if you want to hold L2 and L1, make sure that you aren't using the analog, because if you touch the analog when you are going for high point or low point passes, then generally you will throw a bad pass. So keep yourself minded how you're either going to use analog or you're going to use high point or low point pass on whatever pass concept you're doing. Other than that, it's just, you know, you can't clock high point and low points. Those are already predetermined. But other than that, man, there's a couple of animations that you're going to go for. You're going to be paying attention a lot to your receiver archetypes and their hidden traits. Like that's the number one thing, you know, whatever team you're using, just know your roster. Okay, that's I preach it on both sides of the ball, whether it's offense, defense. Know your teams in and out. It's going to help you do these, okay? So you just kind of go through here, see what traits he has. He has aggressive and rack. Okay, so he's going to come down with anything that's aggressive first or anything that's rack first. He's not going to be a very good possession first, okay? So that's the main important thing that I want to kind of emphasize with you guys. When they have like 2 traits and not 1, it doesn't mean he can't possession catch. It just means don't hit possession first. Okay? That's going to be the main thing. So, yes, he can hit aggressive first, and yes, he can hit rack first. Okay? So you can go rack possession or you can go aggressive possession. You'll be fine. As long as you hit the type of animation that you want first. So you just go in here. And I think all he has is rack, so everything that you do with rugs has to be rack first. So you go rack aggressive, rack possession, or just rack if he's wide open. Same thing with the Zay. He's rack aggressive just like Waller is, and just like Edwards. He's possession. So like if you're trying to close a game out, you know, you need possession receivers on, you can go possession first and then rack. Renfro, he's good for anything. He has all the catch animations. The only thing that he lacks on is size, but he's a decent route runner, so you can kind of get open and get some good, you know, you'd be surprised, man, how this little guy, 86 speed, breaks away, man. He's amazing for me. I like him. Then last but not least, got your boy. Like I said, he's aggressive and rack. So anything aggressive first, anything rack first, and then Moreau, he's possession. So he's anything possession, anything rack, not aggressive. Don't hit aggressive first. Doesn't mean he can't make aggressive catches, just don't go aggressive first. So just know your team in and out. That's the first thing that I'm going to preach. And I'm going to plant my foot down and say it again and again and again and again and again. Make sure you know your receiver traits. And when you know what traits they have, you're allowed to press that button first and your catch sequence animation. Okay, so y'all got that part down. Kind of go into a game here and kind of show you how it works against a live opponent. Now I might throw some picks because I might make, you know, a wrong decision. You know, it happens sometimes, but sometimes you got to make mistakes just to get better. You know, but once you do it like a couple times, you get used to it. You get used to your receivers and your tight ends. You know, once you get used to all that, then you're good. But let's get into it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this
What's going on?
Turned up the heat a moment ago. They were
nothing much. You about to see some amazing user catching. I'm telling you right now.
Set to do battle with Derek Carr in the Las Vegas
I don't know. I don't do that. I'm not trying to go to prison, but
and off we go on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Yeah, but I'm doing a user catch tutorial on my YouTube channel.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray, eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Murray. Flushed out right. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he is going to have a Cardinals.
Yeah, you're going to get fatigued, though, if you keep rolling out like that.
3rd and 19.
QB fatigue is surreal this year.
Murray now on 1st down. Finds his running back, James Conner.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. Now Murray again. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Chase Edmonds, the man he was looking for.
Looks scared.
2nd down. Here's Murray. Flush to his right. And he'll protect
get tired
at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And now Edmonds going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Slam complete to Hopkins.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. That's complete once again to Hopkins. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be second and about a yard. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. To throw, it's Murray. Touchdown. That's caught.
You wanted to run. I've seen it. You wanted to run. You wasn't go. If you would have held it 1 second longer, that was sack.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first.
Yeah, but I got a lot of hits on your quarterback.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively.
When you get fatigued, it starts affecting your throw power, your stamina, your speed. You don't want to take too many hits. Man, no, this year fatigue is different. Yeah, you can't run around with your quarterback all day. Like, they did make it to where quarterbacks are faster rolling out at the expense of stamina. You know, like.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Whenever I see an en route dropped, as we just saw on that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
Here's second and 10. Play action to Drake, now Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Wow, I run out of bounds.
After 1, 7-0
on
the EA Sports.
Okay.
Throwing his Carr on third down.
That's caught. It's Bryan Edwards.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 30 yards.
Not necessarily. I stop and go on him.
Now Carr.
Oh, he ran it.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete.
Because I went for a user. As long as I'm going for a user animation,
now Carr,
it bugs you out.
Brings him up second and 10. To throw his Carr.
And that'll be checked down to Drake.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now Carr. He wants it all for the end zone.
User. Ah! Come on, Carr!
Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
There is something to a game.
Damn! See when you dial at the right place.
Speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
throw for it on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Now, Carr again.
Completes this out left to Ruggs.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Carr now to throw.
User.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Bryan Edwards
there to make the grab. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And he'll get in, and they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one-up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Daniels on the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense has knocked the ball away.
The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Here's Murray from midfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Murray now.
There we go.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. There he goes, right side.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. On 1st and goal, Drake. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Carr.
I didn't catch it.
Incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Well, the Cardinals going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Carr going to go on 4th down.
Master plan. Boom.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Kills man coverage.
Josh Jacobs There to make the grab.
Because the guy that's in man on him is your will linebacker, and he's on the other side of the field. He's out of position.
This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always
sometimes your Mike linebackers on him, and
sometimes you just have to do
even at that point, you know, he's got to go through two blockers to get to the outside.
Carlson up and good, and the lead is up to 8.
So if you don't have like a high block shed middle linebacker, he's not going to be able to get out there fast enough.
Kick it away is Carlson. On the return, Andy Isabella. He takes this near the 25. Just a
Merrick
pass there. Call it the 26. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. First down, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Hopkins. And he is out of bounds.
They let him get out of bounds.
He's inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Play action. Now it's Murray.
That's it.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The final shot before break. Murray. He'll be marked down at the 26.
You're going to have that man tore up by the third quarter, bro.
Intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. It's a presentation of EA Sports.
It's one possession game, man. It's anybody's game.
Touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yes. Actually, good.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Carr now on first down. And he hits Drake. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Get Drake involved, man. We picked him up from the Cardinals.
Needing 2 yards on second down.
It's pretty nice. I like him.
Carr gonna throw.
I forced it.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Carr, rolling to his right. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Yeah, I'm trying some new stuff with my strong close offense.
22 yards in the process. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Well, I'm mixing it up a little bit.
Now Carr.
Yes, yo! I told because I know how to user catch real good.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Because I have a lot of confidence in my user.
Again, they'll throw with Carr.
Oh, good play, good play. I tried you, but good play.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's free going down
the left
side. It's a foot race. And they will score.
I tried you, but hey, Edwards, man, he's gonna get elevated today, man.
That's tough.
He had a good game Monday.
Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's gonna bite him.
And I was just about to remark how
Almost got
the
that.
game they were here in this 3rd quarter.
So that's what user in there when you can get in position, get your body in position, and just kind of
the field comes the Cardinal offense, and they're going to try for 2. After the turnover, here's Murray, and he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upset. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Now a play fake. Carr. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Carr's accuracy, man. They screwed him when they made him at 81. He was 83 last year. I probably should have stepped under that a little bit.
Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Murray now on 1st down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. Play fake. Murray. Again, he finds Moore. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. From the 35 on 2nd down. Murray caught left side. Williams.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about tight ends in a lot of cases now, pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. But he used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Murray to air it out again. They'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is caught by Williams. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. To throw is Murray. Finding Williams once more, complete. Yeah. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The man wreaking havoc there, Gerald McCoy, the D tackle.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Another try after the first down sack. Murray, quick slant caught by Kirk. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. To Connor on the check down. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. They'll run here with Connor. And he is into the end zone. Arizona. James Conner taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Trying to make another
playmaker
downfield right there, but to no avail.
Yeah, they pick the closest receiver and
not let him get hot.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr. That's into the hands of Edwards. And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Here's Carr to throw. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. 4th quarter, down 2 minutes, and we got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. So down 6, and they know they need this on 4th down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run. It's Drake. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Throwing his Carr. Being chased out left. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Here's Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Edwards. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown.
I didn't want to score.
Extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. They got the dramatic score to tie the game here late fourth quarter.
Tried to throw it short. Well,
on the foot of one man.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Your brother called me before the game. That's his guy in fantasy. He needs this one badly.
A very important extra point there, up and good, and that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
Like 3 seconds.
Set to return it. Here's Moore. Oh, good return up past the 30.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. That is caught. It's Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Well, I could have kept that timeout.
And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position.
Flag! Thank you!
To get into field goal range.
Thank you!
Another deep pass, another hit.
Thank you! Yes, sir! I knew it.
Get out of bounds.
Nah, you ran into me, bro. I had to take it.
It might be easier said than done.
That finally they call PI. What a way to finish the game, bro. They finally called PI, man. I don't fucking believe it. Holy shit. That's why you don't want to try to use her that like that. There's no replay, but that's what happens when you try to. Oh man, that was amazing. It don't get better than that. Oh, I was like, man, yo, where's the flag? Because I was like, it would have been like, you know, I would have expected it to go like, you know, I would have screamed, where's the fucking flag? They wouldn't have thrown it. That's what I was anticipating. But they threw the fucking flag. Let's go. At least they got that. Sometimes. I'm not going to say they got it all the time, but they got it when it counted, when I needed it the most. That was wild. But let me see if I can... Woo! To win a game like that is wild. I didn't even run the ball much. I think we ran it a couple times. I need to start running more, but I like the strong close the way I run it now. Waller over there balling. Edwards, up and coming receiver. I'm probably not going to play any more games until they do the roster update. Okay? Because I really want to get Edwards more involved in my offense, and I want him to be better than what he is. Like, I'm decent with him right now, but we can be better. Definitely can be better because that drop kill me. Let me see. Like, I was getting pressure on this man. That man just got hit. Like, my blitz comes through. I did fine. I know I sent the guy that was defending to blitz. I gave that up. I get it, you know. Didn't have to. Look at Solomon. Who said Solomon can't block shed? Look at Solomon. Solomon got that block shed. I like him right there. I mean, I was getting decent pressure on him. Just kind of slow it down. I like the wide 9. I almost picked this off. I was just slightly off on it. Because I'm still in the match principles and what I was running. I know I had to take the flat to anything that came across the seam, right? And pass it off. So I was going to pass that off and play the quick pass. I know I was supposed to defend the flat, but sometimes you got to break the match principle, keep this man from going. I know the safety. I could have used the safety. Safety should have dropped to that. That would have been the more logical situation. I should have used the safety. Solid run defense out of this though. Push him in. Good tackle. That's why we use linebackers in our nickel defense, man. We don't do all that fucking put safeties in there. They can't block shit. They can't get in them gaps. And look back, see what we did. We got the contain on the backside. Hopefully they up Hobbs tackling. Good tackle. I was just in the wrong coverage on this one. Actually, this should have been a sack. This should have been a sack, bro. I see you over here, Max. I see you. You would have got through. Yannick, they need to make Yannick a little bit faster. They got pressure on him though. Without having to blitz. I'm sending forward pretty much most of the game. Just keeping pressure in his face. But these people say Kyler Murray this, Kyler Murray that. Where? I just don't see it. Look at this user though. I want an aggressive rack. See how you position yourself away from the defender. That's really what you want. You don't want to be in contact when you're user, because you go aggressive first to get the catch, and then go rack for after catch, right? And I was able to cut. Look how fast I was able to cut. I was able to just cut upfield because I went rack second. Show you real time on this catch. Look at there. Boom. Cut upfield. He only 88 speed, but you know, being able to cut and stop on a dime, catch people on bad user situations. Cut upfield. Starting to like running strong close like this, more like a single back, doubles. That slant. Had a lot of moving pieces going in this, so they want to play that cover 3. I got a lot of underneath. So I got the slant, drag, cross. If I wanted, I could probably roll this out and hit Waller, but definitely see the slant come across the field. Go ahead and hit it. I think this time I went ahead with the crossing route with the rollout. I think. Let me double check. No, this was the double post. It's the double post, but I took the post out, made it a hitch. That's a hitch flat corner. Hitch flat corner. Ran an out route on the other side. Because I was going to try to roll it out and see if I could beat him over the top with the Ruggs over there. But when I seen the play develop, it just didn't look like the safer option. I'm not scared of throwing double coverage, man. This user catching. I went aggressive possession. Aggressive for the catch sequence. I'm already in animation. I'm not, there's no physical contact while I'm going for it. So it's safe for me to go possession. Look at that. Oh, hold on to the ball. I think I tried him. The guy went and got the animation. He was playing under. Usually that's what's going to happen if you play hard flat versus this route. Now, if Bryan Edwards is a little bit higher overall, that's a catch. It's just, you know, he's a low overall right now. Don't really see anything suspect as far as body clipping. But it was just, you know, it was a good play for what it was. Because my receiver's rating isn't high enough just yet. But it'll be fine. You can still make those catches. Came out in the gun bunch. Spacing switch. Sent Waller on a crosser. Sent Ruggs vertical. Pop. Could have had the bomb right here. If I would have waited on it, I could have probably let it out. Seen Waller developing. I had so much shit open. I had the running back and Waller. Probably could have shot the running back up and got Waller to lead block for him. Probably could have picked up more yards than that. So let me see what pick this was. Yeah, this one I should have let it. Instead of leading up, I should have let it right. Because the out route pulled that outside third. I could have made that throw if I would have let it to the right as opposed to trying to lead it up. Because when the let it up, it did give the safety. It kind of went inside. See how the receiver, he's initially, because I sent him on a fade, not necessarily a vertical. Let's kind of look at his route. He didn't get bumped, so he's running straight. Then you kind of see how he kind of, when I let up, he kind of came inside for the ball. So if I would have let it over there to the right there. As soon as he was at 20, I seen him. I seen it developing. I wanted to throw it before that safety turned his hips. As soon as the corner turned his hips right there, I seen it. I should have just positioned the ball led to the right, or I could have rolled out to the right maybe. I could have made that throw instead of pass leading up. Just got to get out of that habit on pass leading up on that throw. For the most part, man, this front four is getting after the quarterback, bro. Like, I'm playing just like they do in real life. I am not blitzing too often. I might blitz a couple of times. But look at this front four. Just look at Crosby. The Condor, look at him. Like an eagle spreading his wings. That's what I'm talking about. Told you we were going to get after Kyler Murray. He wasn't going to have too much to go. Look at there. Collapsed the pocket on him. Solomon forced him back inside. Gerald McCoy sitting there waiting. Let's see what he was running. 2x2. I was in my 4-3. He ran vertical drags like a shallow cross maybe, but he had an out route. Anybody would run something like that. Everything packed, locked up. He's thinking he can run with the quarterback. Not today, buddy. Yeah, in the front four, man, just I like how they're handling their own, man. Crosby gets a rating increase that's significant, man. He's probably gonna shed off that tackle a lot faster. I mean, for him being 78 right now, man, dude's using his size, pushing the pocket back, man. Look how far he pushes this guy. Like, dude's like at the 26-yard line. Yeah, he just pushes him back behind, pushes him 10 yards. Out of all the defensive linemen, he's got the biggest push. Then you got Gerald McCoy over there just pushing two guys. Good push. And then you got Solomon. That's what you got, that 3-tech. See how he does a little spin move? You can get the solid 3-tech with some decent finesse move. You can get those animations, man. You can collapse that pocket. Wait till the D-line get these rating increases, man. I'm telling you, bro. Raiders are going to be respected. Couldn't get. Let me see who was 37. Let me see. I should have flipped it. You got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 guys over there, man. I could have added the safety. .53 should have. One of those guys from the left should have came in. Shot a gap right there. I could have probably took that linebacker and shot right through the middle. Solid little power O. Jacobs with a block. Waller with a block. Waller gets rewarded with a 22-yard reception. We roll out. Force the contact. Go ahead and give it back to Edwards. Look at this little route concept, man. Nothing too fancy. Break a couple of tackles. Ball back to Waller, and no replay. You just got to go look at the play. That's why 9 defense was pretty good. Look how the pocket collapses, man. He has to run with his quarterback. Look how that 3-tech takes the guard and puts him behind the center. Look at her. Solomon Thomas is a nice 3-tech, man. He can put a good, decent year together, man, and get like a decent rating increase. Look at number 92, man. He's getting that nice inside pass rush that we need. So it makes everything easy for Solomon and Yannick. Getting one-on-ones on the outside. Look at this shit. I'm telling you, the wide 9 is like the hardest defense to block on the edges. Like, you're gonna leave one of them. Should have got him. He got lucky right there. I shouldn't have sent everybody after the quarterback. He thought he was gonna win. 10 seconds left. Pass interference with 7 seconds. That was crazy. Wild game. Like I said, I'm gonna sit around, wait for the roster update, guys. Fellas, got to get on the user catching, man. You got to get on these match coverages that I use. Don't be like everybody else, man. I'm trying to teach y'all the best way to play, man. Learn your line techniques. Learn how to put players in position to succeed. Don't worry about, like, don't be trying to just put the fastest guys on the field. that's not necessarily the best option. But appreciate y'all guys watching, man. Like I said, wild ending. That's for sure. I'm just glad they finally got pass interference in the game, bro. Y'all, man, I can't tell y'all how many games I've lost on situations where, like Madden 21 specifically, man, like people would sit there and just reroute you, knock your guy down. Madden 19, you could hit stick receivers while they're running their route, as long as they aren't getting thrown, they weren't getting flagged. This shit was wild. But only thing I'm mad about with Madden this year is the disconnect losses they give you. It's really making me look like I'm not as good as I say I am when I know I'm better. Like the games that I actually play, like I'm winning at least 80% of my games easily. But definitely, like I said, I'm gonna wait for this roster update. I will get back with y'all later. Appreciate y'all watching.